Hello, my name is Olga, and this is my channel about startups. And today we will talk about a very interesting concept in the world of startups called vesting. Vesting is a procedure that protects founders and protects investors. Let's imagine you are two co-founders and you decided to create a startup. But you work together and in a couple of months, and you have shares, obviously, you formed a company and you are 50-50. And in a couple of months, your co-founder says, oh, you know what, I'm tired, or I have a more interesting venture, or, I'm just going on vacation. And he or she has 50% of the company. So you as a founder, as a co-founder, you are not protected. You're gonna work hard and your co-founder will have fun. Or you are an investor and you invest in this company. And there are two founders and they have 50-50, and you come as an investor, you invest money and you get 10% of the company. And then in the 2 months after you already invested your money, you wired your money, a founder says, oh, you know what, I'm tired, or you know what, I have a more interesting things to do. So you are not protected as an investor. So vesting is a procedure that protects your rights, both as a founder or co-founder or as an investor. So what does that mean? It means that if you have shares, you are a co-founder and you have shares, it doesn't mean you have it right away. You are vested. Usually the vesting is 1 year cliff and 4 years vesting. What does it mean? 1 year cliff means that if you leave this company earlier than a year passes since you started, you lose all the shares. Like you don't have any rights, any shares in this company, and bye-bye. And that protects founders that want to make sure that you at least work 1 year, or as an investor, you want to protect your rights. But after that 1 year, you only get 25% of your shares. So let's say you have 20 shares, 20% in the company, not 20 shares, 20%. So after the first year, you get 5% from 25% from 20%. After when 2 years pass, you get 50% of 20%. After the third year passes, you get 75% of your 20%. And only if you stay for 4 years, you get this full 20%. So basically, that's why it's called 1 year cliff, 4 years vesting. Sometimes the conditions can be different. So for example, a venture fund says we want 1 year cliff and 5 years of vesting. It depends, but that's like how it's very common to have 1 year cliff and 4 years of vesting. So as co-founders, you can both protect your rights by saying we both will be vested, both of us, right? But be aware that you might have vesting, you might spend 2 years in the company as co-founders. And then after 2 years, you fundraise. An investor invests money, a venture fund. And a venture fund says it starts all over again. Now you again have 1 year cliff and 4 years of vesting. So vesting is going to start all over again for you as 2 or 3 or 4 co-founders. That can happen. That's because an investor wants to protect their rights as well. And I think that's quite fair. Just be aware of that. And as a founder, if you invite other people in your company as co-founders, protect yourself. That's why vesting exists.